Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, sorry about that little delay. Yeah, OBS, it sometimes hates me. So that time it said start streaming, and then it usually says go live right next to it straight away. But for some reason that time it didn't. So I just sat there thinking, come on now, come on, let me press it. But yeah, it didn't happen. So we're in Ship Graveyard Simulator 2 today, and I did actually buy the Steel Giants DLC, so all of the rest of the game I have been given for free for review, including the last DLC as well. But with the Steel Giants, for whatever reason, I don't know whether I've just forgotten about, but yeah, I didn't get that last DLC, so I bought it myself. But that's fine, because obviously, yeah, I do really appreciate the fact that they gave me the main game and the last DLC, Warships, for free. And while I was waiting, I did notice that there's people walking around, so let's just quickly go over and watch them over the fence for a second. So, hello everyone in chat, and hello My Games. Thank you for gifting 10 memberships. So, they've been given to Performances by Ethan, Jordan, Bergie, Fast, Liz Cakes Gaming, Steve, Jim Clark, Kamiyashi, Joe, Artful, and I think that's everything. And yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happening with my chat either, so if there's a delay, I am genuinely sorry about that. But I hope you're all having a good Monday. So obviously it's Monday as I go live, and yeah, another week to try and survive. So in this game, you buy the remnants of a ship, and then you have to scrap it down into yeah, core bits. So let's go in and have a quick look on the laptop. Annoyingly, so we have done all of these even though they're not ticked off, but yeah, that was added later on. So I think this is the next ship we need to be doing, Gas Goober. And there's going to be lots of bonking in this episode. So if that's not your thing, yeah, I do apologise. So I think it probably makes sense to just do this one first. Yes. So we buy it for £4,000. Before I do that, we buy it for £4,000. And as you can see, if we do these contracts, we can make the money back easily. So this one's worth 1,218. This one, 2,020, and Big Ben, this one's £4,000. So we can easily make the money back. Okay. There might be another stream tomorrow night. I'm still trying to work things out. If I can move clients around tomorrow, I should be able to do a stream. But yeah, and that will be at 6 PM UK time. What's occurring here then? Why is it taking so long? Ship delivery in progress. There we go. So I imagine it's outside now. Okay. Yes, there. So absolutely terrible frame rate, isn't it? It's atrocious. Which is surprising. I think this game ran alright before. Thank you, My Games. I appreciate that. Yes, I don't ask, but obviously there is a designated button if you're enjoying the content. Okay. Right, so it's quite the thing, isn't it? We've got different tools as well, so we can wave at John up there. We can do a really camp little wave. We can bonk with this double trouble. We can saw with the hell cut. We've got blowtorch. I worked with someone before when I was labouring who used a blowtorch to make some toast, and the way he did it was just mesmerising, if I'm honest. Right, so let's get the truck a little bit closer. Right, there's a ladder here, so we'll try going up here. Yeah, God, the lag. Jesus. So apart from OBS and one window of Google Chrome running just in case we wanted music. Nothing else is running on my PC, so I'm not quite sure why we've got the lag, but I was warned when I said about the update that yeah, it's still quite glitchy. So unfortunately, yeah, that's just a thing. I wasn't expecting it to be this bad though, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. Okay, so we've got contracts over in the corner there, so we need washer machines, bridge modular, electric box, bridge chair, all this stuff. And once we complete them, we can go back to the desk and sort it. Right, these bolts that are kind of buzzing, that means that there's electric that needs switching off somewhere relatively close by. Oh, what's this? A leaking pipe. Okay, don't go into that then. Oh, God, the lag. So I didn't have a way of testing whether there was lag before this, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to show the process of actually getting the boat. Right, so let's just start bonking then, shall we? I think it's been long enough. This lag might actually ruin this live stream, mightn't it? Okay, right, and yeah, we have to saw this. Okay, and bonk. Nope, saw that as well then. I'm not going to say it's unplayable, but it's not far off, is it? Okay, right, so we've got a chair and stuff, gas canister, picture of a boat. Okay. So, surely yeah. Oh, God, that's horrible. Okay, so let's close this valve. So this is gas. And once that's closed, I think we can do this. And yeah, so pipes are falling out over there somewhere. God, this is running terrible. Absolutely terrible. I haven't got an FPS counter on my thing, but yeah, it's really not nice. Hello, Smashy Smashyson. Oh, God, I just did it again. Concentrate now, Johnny. Okay. Yeah, I'm not selling this game, am I? But I never do. If a game's got bugs, then that's how it's portrayed. Okay. Right, so we can't get in there. I've never seen that either. Right, we'll take that. And then, good. The beds don't have them stains on. Okay. You're carrying too much. Absolutely lovely. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, it might ruin the live stream. So if it carries on like this, there won't be a live stream tomorrow at 6. That's pretty much decided. It's game over, isn't it? And yeah, so the reason why I got this DLC was because it did say that it fixed a lot of things and made it more playable. Blame chat, blame chat, blame chat. Yes, I agree. Oh, poor Queenie. We need to get her back on the tube, don't we? So that's someone that me and my games used to watch, but unfortunately she stepped away from YouTube, not because of lack of skill or anything like that. It's just one of them things that happens. And lots of people do step away, don't they? There's a lot of stress on YouTube that is invisible until you've had your own channel. And I imagine there's a lot more stress of being a female content creator than there is being a male content creator as well. From what I've seen, that seems to be the way. Right, Well, it's running a little bit smoother now. It might just be a couple of assets that were making it terribly low FPS. So maybe it'll fix itself. No, it's still not right, is it? Okay. Right, so with these bits, I have to crane these out. So the bloke in the crane I call John, and we'll be able to call him over briefly. So what we'll do, we'll quickly bonk some of these rivets out. Oh, there's stuff up there. It's only paper though. Yeah, we'll bonk some of these out and then see whether we can have that hoisted out. The physics on this game are incorrect as well. Or they were last time I played it. Okay, and there. Bonk. Okay, carrying too much. Can we... Yep, there we go. He's got a good old throw on him though. Okay. Right, so if we bonk this out as well. Okay, that was a complete fail. Why can't... Okay, let's go up the top then. Knock the resolution down a bit. I think if I knock the resolution down... Oh, invisible bolts. I think if I knock the resolution down a bit, it will mess with OBS. I'll give it a try though. I've got a feeling... Oh, what am I doing? What are these resolutions? It's that one, isn't it? I think it's going to mess... Oh no. Yeah, it's going to make it do that. And that's pretty tragic, isn't it? Okay. Well, maybe once I've got rid of some of the assets, it will, yeah, sort itself out a little bit more. Yeah, so we've still got floaty rivets. So this is something that I had a problem with before. When you get the floaty rivets, some of the parts, you need them to fall, and they just won't ever fall. So it's quite annoying, and it makes you look like a fool. Because obviously, if someone is watching this, but they haven't actually got the game, they'll be thinking, well, just get that bit, you flipping idiot. But sometimes, yeah, you can't. And I don't mind being seen as an idiot when I'm actually being an idiot. I don't mind that at all. But when it's not your fault, it's a little bit infuriating. Right. Okay, so that should mean that I can call John over now. Carrying too much. Okay. Okay, carrying too much again, so let's throw that over. Okay. Hello. Right, cool, John. So that's all broken off now. So we go on to the little walkie-talkie. And yeah, do that. Okay, the tick thing's new. That wasn't in it before. And then, yeah, the crane will take it across to the scrapyard for us. Lovely. Okay, there it goes. My goodness. Okay, and that was on the top, so that's just going to fall down. And this is one of the reasons why I've got a phobia of working around cranes. And that's true as well. I do have a bit of a phobia. Because I've seen stuff fall from cranes before, and yeah, I've worked around crane operators or drivers, I don't know what you'd say, who don't seem very competent. Okay, Right. I've worked around really good ones as well, though, so yeah, they're not all bad. Okay. Couldn't pick that one up. Okay. And that time, it didn't let me hold it. It just sent it. Right, so let's have a look around the ship now. So these things here, we need to cut with a blowtorch. And seeing as we're right on it, let's just go for it. Okay. Okay, and down we go. Okay, seeing as I'm right on it, I might as well just cut these out as well. That's never actually happened before. Okay. Yeah, freeze again. Okay, and now it's doing something weird. Okay, it's picked it up now. Yeah, so they've certainly changed this. This is new, how these sections work. And this really is a big ship as well, isn't it? Okay, so we're right down in the bowels of the ship now. So let's have a quick look at the engines. Lovely. So yeah, a few of them. We've got more electric down here, lots of electric actually. So it's pointless picking anything up just yet. It would be nice to find the switch. Here we go. So if we turn this off, then some of them bolts won't be all angry anymore. Okay. Do that. Do that. Pick that up. And then we'll take a little bit of this. Hello, kitten. How are you doing? Yeah, and then let's do some more bonking. Okay, why isn't that letting me bonk it? There we go. Oh. And that one. Okay. Yeah, it is a bit quiet in the chat. I don't know what's going on. That's fine though. I don't mind people just watching my drivel. It is quite early in the UK. It's yeah, 2 PM. So I'm sure lots of people are having fun at work as I record this. Okay. Carrying too much. Yeah, it's just this bloody game that I'm lagging in. I did a episode of Defiant earlier, and that was running, well, as sweet as that game can run. Okay, so you can use a rope to get around. Something that I really would like them to fix is the rope, because the rope can be a right pain in the arse trying to go from level to level. Oh, look at all this nonsense. Let's sit down here and have a nice cup of tea. Okay. Right, cheers everyone. Oh, that's lovely. 6 AM in Western Canada. Fair play. I wish I was in Western Canada. But then saying that, I wish I was anywhere else apart from the UK. Okay, we'll get rid of some of this. Yeah, obviously everything on the boat is an asset. So perhaps that's why we're getting so much lag, because these are big old ships now that we're working on. Right, let's go back up the ladder again and try and work kind of top down. Oh, my games is lurking and working. Fair play. Yeah, lots of times I'm in yours and Kitten's stream. I'm lurking and working. So sometimes I just can't hear what you're saying because obviously if I can hear you, the client can as well. And I don't think they'd approve on that. Right, let's try and get up here as well. I also wish I was in Canada. Yeah, I think lots of people do. Make your move to a cheap Asian country. That's nice one. What country have you decided on, if you don't mind me asking, Smashy? So about a year ago ish, I wanted to just up and move to either Vietnam or Turkey, but Turkey is less appealing now because things have changed a little bit there, like money wise. But yeah, where have you decided? Hello, Lynn. Working and lurking. Luckily, WF. Oh, work from home today. Nice one. Wife's interviewing someone at the moment. You're on headphones, buddy. Yeah, that would be traumatic if they could hear me jibber jabbering. Okay, they wouldn't want the job. I don't know where that went. Yeah, I really don't know where that went. I'm not playing this on a Nokia 5110, by the way. I'm playing it on an alright computer, so it shouldn't be lagging. And like I said earlier, the only other thing that I've got running at the moment is one thing of Google Chrome, just in case I needed to put music on. Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam or Cambodia. Yeah, nice choices. So one of the reasons why I wanted to move to Vietnam is oh my goodness, I wouldn't have to work full time. I could do my job part time and live an alright life. I don't want a really luxury life or anything, but obviously the language barrier would be horrendous. Yeah, housing prices here. Well, living price is just terrible. Yeah, what is going on? This game's worse than it's ever been, I think, because I had a series on this. Obviously, this is episode 40 something. And, yeah, I wouldn't have been playing it if it was this bad. And obviously, when I've got OBS running recording, that's taking up more resources than just streaming. So, yeah, it looks like it's got worse somehow. Shame. It's a good game. It's multiplayer as well, so you can yeah, you can do like teamwork on it. But if it's running like this, single player, I dread to think what it'd be like multiplayer. South America is looking good as well. Yeah, no, they don't have long-term visas. Hello, sorry, I can't read your name, but the one that begins with K, hello, and I can't read your comment either, sorry. They speak English in Philippines? Yes, they do, they certainly do. So one of my friends many years ago, he went and worked there for 6 months, well, worked from there, he's a digital nomad, aka an absolute friend of mine. And yeah, they treated him well in the Philippines. Lots of boat journeys he was always saying about, because yeah, there's about 50 billion islands, but it's cheap getting from one to the other. Right, that should all just fall by itself. Hello, Sandy. Yeah, so I will be getting back into the hotel simulator thing. Or the motel simulator, sorry. But I just haven't had time recently. I've been a little bit ill. And Yeah, and then overworked, underpaid, all that nonsense. Right, let's, yeah, that's not going to go out there, so I'll just do that. Okay, can we get any of this? Yeah, and like that shouldn't be there, should it? So, yeah, this is paid DLC that I'm playing at the moment. And they did this on the last one, so the warships one. One of the boats was nearly impossible to do when it first came out. It was nearly impossible to complete without it all falling down and destroying some of the stuff that you had to get for achievements. And if you're going to release DLC, like, get it right. Otherwise you're just going to annoy people. And I don't know how refunds work on DLC. I don't think you can get refunds on it. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay. Yeah, so Smashy, if you look up about digital nomads, if you can do your job from anywhere in the world, if you research digital nomads, there's loads of information about countries that have got separate visas for digital nomads, and I can class myself as a digital nomad. So, like, I'm not talking about the channel, I just mean in general. So that's what I've been looking at, but it changes quite frequently. Okay. Yeah, so some countries, Kitten, they have absolutely fantastic deals for digital nomads, but others, you have to have a big wad of cash and a certain amount per month earnings. And obviously, yeah, even though I work a lot of hours, my monthly earnings are nowhere near some of the requirements. Right, how am I going to get through this gassy bit? I don't even know where it is. And surely I can go up a little bit more. Yeah, let's go up and knock this electric off. Oh my goodness. Lots of UK people seems like Spain. Yeah, we certainly do. Especially places like Benidorm. I've never been, by the way. I've never been. Hello, I'm really sorry. So the person who said hi, how are you? I don't know where to even start pronouncing your name. So I'm good, thank you. And how are you? There are smokestacks at the rear and aft from above. Oh, nice one, thank you. Let's try and get up there now. Okay. Aha, nice one. Yeah, so let's try and get these out. So, can we... My goodness, look at the frame rate. I could never get Brandon to move, though. He wants to stay close to family. Right, I see. Yeah, that is the trouble, isn't it? So, my family know that I'm always, like, buggering off to different places. I've only just, like, come back to the kind of local area I came from. So, it wouldn't really shock my family or friends if I just buggered off to a different country. Right, so we can get this hoisted off. Cheers, John. There are also two small ones. Yes, I saw them. So we'll be able to winch them out in a second. So let's go through and cut all of these welds. And then, yeah, we can just line these up with John. So on this game, you can say, right, after that one, John, do this one. So we'll do that on the way down. Nice. Yeah, I do like that tick thing. That's pretty cool. And again. Nice. And Nice. And we might actually be as far down as I can get at the moment. Does this mean we need to take this floor out as well? This might actually make it all collapse, but I'm not that worried if it does. Yeah, so at the moment, the most appealing place for me would be Croatia. That's where I'm at the moment. But yeah, I haven't got enough money to move everything out there, and yeah, just for 90 days, and then have to move it all the way back again. So I'd literally have to move out there, and then like day 2, meet a woman who wants to marry me. Day 3, marry that woman. Day 4, meet the family and everything. Day 5, sort all the paperwork out so I can live there forever under their name, and yeah, then I'd be laughing. But yeah, it'd be quite hectic for the for the first few weeks. I wouldn't do all that, by the way. I wouldn't. Relations watching. Hit me up. Right. Is this going to go? There we go. Nice. And then let's get rid of these smokestacks. Nice. Nice. Right, and then we can queue that up. Oh god. Oh. Okay. Yes, so you can do visa runs. So that's something that if you move to Thailand, you'll be going back and forth to Cambodia or Malaysia, I think, because they're the places you have to do the visa runs to and from. Right, I'm gonna have to go back up there and try and sort that. Yeah, where there's so much lag. So I'm not saying that I'm a fantastic gamer or anything, but there's so much lag. This is making it quite difficult, I've got to admit. Okay, and then bounce off it. Nope, hardcore parkour didn't work there, did it? Right, so let's check. If you continue, the element will collapse. Yeah, I do need to be a little bit more careful, don't I? And oh, I should have started from the front of the ship. Okay, we'll knock this out and then we'll go up to the front. Cheers for that. Okay, carrying too much. Oh god. Oh. What is this? Okay, I'm glad to hear that, Smashy. So they are bothering me. But maybe if I go to the other end of the ship, maybe it will help. There's no full damage on here, by the way. I should have said that before I jumped off. Oh my goodness. What is this? Yep, no worries, kitten. Yeah, this has got some serious problems. So in a minute, I'm going to find the comment of someone who warned me about this. But because because I'd said that I was going to do it, and it was kind of like a vote thing, I had to do a stream. Yeah, we're going to go to the other end of the ship then. when things aren't in the air, it seems to be running a little bit better. Oh, come on now. Sorry about this, everyone. Okay, and yeah, so this side of the ship is a little bit smashed up, so let's start from around here. That'll be easier. There's a ladder going up there. Right. So can we actually climb this ladder? We can. Okay, so that's... Okay, and I don't think we've got any... I don't think we've got anything at all. So that ended up there, look. I bet this is why they didn't send me the game. Oh god, don't fall. Okay, no worries. Right, so we've got a skip down here. So you can fill that skip up. And then, yeah, you can get John to take it. But the skips don't really... Like, they're not that useful. Because you can only put a little bit in. And obviously you need access to it as well. Check with the winch which sides can be torn off in this DLC. They are of different sizes. Yep. Yeah, I'll check that in a minute. It's only one at the stern and bow of the ship that they have changed in size. Right, okay. Okay, and try and get that. No, that's not going to work. I'll have to get that from up there. God, the lag. Yeah. It's not letting me kind of hold Q to throw. Okay, it did that time, obviously. Right, so let's get rid of this. Okay. Well, I don't know where that went. There. Yeah, not enjoying this. Not enjoying it at all. So, if I'd have started recording this as an episode, and it was running like this, I would have, yeah, it would have been one of my 10-minute reviews. I've got to admit. But obviously, where I've, yeah, said that I'm going to be live streaming, I'm going to go through with it now. If it gets terrible, though, obviously, we'll switch to a different game or something. I recommend breaking from the top and not from the bottom. Yep. I didn't mean to fall down that thing. The lag kind of pushed me down there. We'll leave that to sit there in a minute. Upgrade your tools. Yep, we'll go and have a look to see whether I can upgrade them now. Okay. Right, so we need to go and see that geezer over there. Okay. So, I think that was a good little crash, wasn't it? I think we go in here first. Hello, mate. How you doing? Okay, so we've got all of that in there. Cheers, mate. Yeah, there's lag over here as well. Then we go over to this fella. Hello, mate. Yeah, all upgraded except from crane and that. These all just go up to level 10. Yeah, so hopefully if anyone's new here, cheers mate, you'll see that, yeah, I do know what I'm talking about with this game. I do remember how it was. There were some glitches before, where you wouldn't be able to pick things up and things like that, but it's never been this bad. Never. Okay. That's a bit jank, isn't it? Unless you can climb a ladder like that. And if so, fair play. Right. So let's get this down. So there's never really anything decent up here, so we'll just destroy that and that, and then bonk that down. Nice. And get rid of this. Actually, no. So we can use the stairs, the floor for this. Okay. There we go. And that will fall. Nice. Okay, that should be plenty. And that's down. Okay. Right, and then we'll pick some of this stuff up so I don't have to keep banging into it. I can't remember whether there was birds in it before. I don't remember them. Okay. Right, carrying too much, so let's get rid of that. Good. Okay, that will definitely go in. And then we'll pick this stuff up as well. Okay. Don't know why the anchor thing's just like that. Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah, when I was playing this as a series, there was lots of pausing. It's difficult to make this kind of thing entertaining. Especially when it's going wrong. Okay. That might do it. Okay. Right, so what am I looking at there then? Is that the... Nice. Skill. Okay, so let's try and get that out. So we can go up here. Okay, and then we can cut this out. Nice. Number 5. Cool, John. Carrying too much. Okay. Right. And we've got to get this monstrosity out. Okay. I might as well try and get this walkway down, hadn't I? So let's take out some of these supports. Okay, I know the stairs are still there, but that's right, I'll get them in a second. And hopefully these pipes don't act as a kind of invisible holder-upper, which is the engineering term for it, I think. Right, so that's that side done. And then over here. Okay. I can't get around there. What about up here? That's the one. Okay. Okay, so less lag over here, which is good. Okay. A little bit of lag. I don't mind that kind of lag. I wasn't moving, it's just where I threw that box. That's fine. Okay, right, so let's get this cut out. Do I need to switch anything off here? Because that does look like it's explosive. No idea, we'll do it anyway. Where's the fun in being sensible, eh? Okay. Right, crane. There we go. Okay, there comes crane. I was sensible once, never again. Yeah, it's boring, isn't it, being sensible? I'm at work. I'm usually sensible for the first few weeks, and then after that my sense of humour starts coming through. But I only let my sense of humour come through if I know that the managers have got a good sense of humour or whatever. So a lot of the time, it's only my colleagues that know that I've got a good sense of humour, or that I've got a sense of humour. And then, when someone accuses me of something, the manager will be thinking, no, he's all right. He gets on with his job. He keeps his head down. Which is, quite good for me. Right, there we go. Okay. This is much better since the latest update. Oh, do you think so, Wild Chaos? So, it's been running like a bit of a dog before you were here. It hasn't been running very well at all for me. So, maybe it is a me problem then. Yeah, like proper lag the other end of the ship, to the point where I said I won't be doing a stream of this tomorrow. So that's weird. And I haven't seen that there's been an update recently with Ship Graveyard Simulator. Everything is a you problem, Johnny. Yeah, it seems to be. Okay, right. Get rid of that, and then we can cut this thing out. Nice, and we might as well just knock this down as well. I know I could just take the floor, but let's just do this. Nice. And even though it's not attached or anything, we'll get that weld as well. Nice, and nice. It was crashing real bad for me, delayed a few of my videos. Oh, right, okay, did I misread? Oh, right, okay, so when I was playing it before, before this DLC came out, this game for me was running alright. Yeah, there was the odd annoyance Like when you try and pick something up and it doesn't see it, you know, it thinks that there's nothing there. But apart from that, the game was running alright. And then enough for me to do 47 episodes before, whatever it is. And then, yeah, came onto it today, and it's just terrible in some places. So it's very strange that, yeah, we're having the opposite problems. Do you play any other games while Chaos? Yeah, this wasn't very popular on my channel either, I've got to admit. Thank you, My Games, but honestly, it's absolutely fine. If they want to do it, they can. I'm not worried. I'm quite surprised 23 people watching though. 23 people misclicked. When is Truck and Logistics Simulator going to be updated on Nintendo Switch? Hello, Lab Baby. I've no idea, to be honest. I haven't got either of them things, either of them consoles. Someone who might know the answers are Game Tech UK and British Ace. Well, they both know things like that. But yeah, I haven't got any consoles or anything. And I don't get any inside information with games that I play. Even if... Nice! Even if I receive them for free. In fact, I'm left in the dark a lot of the time. I receive a game for free. One of them, I was even kicked out of their Discord. I think they thought I was someone else or pretending to be the loser that I actually am. Hello, Miss Six. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to see you here. I hope your microphone turns up today, and I hope you really enjoy it. A couple Power Wash Simulator ATS and tried that Motel Manager demo. With the Motel Manager demo, I'll try it again, but follow the instructions, like follow the guide exactly. Because when I didn't follow the guide and did my own thing, because I'm a loser, I bugged my game out. So it might be worth going back. And also that did do really well on my channel. So if you're trying to grow a channel, it's definitely, yeah, worth giving another try. Oh, sorry about your microphone being delayed. Mine was delayed just because I couldn't afford it. But yeah, I was so glad when it turned up. And then you've got all that hell of having to sort a new microphone out. It's awful. If they wanted to torture a YouTuber, they'd just give them a new microphone to set up. Okay. Right, yoink. Get this down. Smash this up. Nice. I might have to go on Motel Sim. I can follow instructions because I'm so slow. It's definitely worth trying out. Did give me a really good chuckle watching you play it. Good. I'm glad to hear it. So I always try and make at least one person laugh a day. At least. Even if it's at me, I don't mind. I'm the reason you tried it. Oh, nice one. If I was any slow, I'd grow roots. And yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, it's worth it. So, Mystics, and I hope that I'm pronouncing that right. I've never actually heard you say your name. I only kind of met her, well, came across her. Oh God, I'm digging a hole for myself now, aren't I? The other night. So, an absolutely fantastic FPS player. But with some, microphone issues. Because, they're the biggest killer of YouTube, aren't they? Microphone issues. So, yeah, new microphone coming. And then going to take over the world. Can I pick this up? Behave, I'll never behave. Most watched on your channel. Is that the motel game? Oh, I'll pretend I meant to do that. It's weird. So, like, I think the most watched on my channel is Gold Rush. So if you're into that kind of thing, that's still got a huge fan base. But I just don't like it. I could have so many more subscribers if I'd have carried on with Gold Rush. But I played that years and years after it came out. And then obviously there's Supermarket Simulator. That did exceptionally well on my channel and I just don't understand it. Come on now. Yes. I agree, Mystics. So you're going to have to tell me how to pronounce it at some point. Okay. Because I hate pronouncing someone's name wrong. I find it one of the most offensive things. Okay. Nice. Right. So let's get rid of this, even though it shouldn't be here. Okay. Right. And this one is everyone's second favourite. Oh, right, fair enough. So, yeah, I wasn't that good at this game. So, not many people who clicked on, my series of this stayed around, I don't think. It was mainly, just like regulars who were watching. Okay, but I don't do, like, editing and everything, so... Nice. Okay, right. I can't make it over there, so let's just throw that nearer to the thing. Get that winched out. If anyone can hear anything in the background, I do apologise. So we've got OpenReach working outside. Well, I've got OpenReach working outside, and for some reason, the fellows who work on the thing outside my house, they've all got this toxic masculinity thing, and I've had to go out there a few times and tell them to stop swearing because I'm working. So if you can hear it, let me know and I'll go and do my thing again. Hello, Midnight Sun. Fall asleep, day's gone, but then have nightmares. That's not a scary game. Scary games, that's my summer car. I'll never stop saying that. That's the scariest game I've ever played in my life, my summer car. Non-verbal. Oh, nice one. Yeah, lots of channels are non-verbal. I have verbal diarrhea, so it wouldn't make sense for me to do non-verbal. Because for some reason people like my nonsense. Hello, Luminary, from Japan. Nice one. Welcome aboard, and I'll speak to you soon. No comment. The thing is, when I've done non-verbal stuff, like shorts and stuff, and... Oh, what do you call them? Time lapses. They do really bad on my channel, so... I think some people... I don't know why, but I think some people prefer my... talky stuff. You like... my mic audio. Yeah. So this is the Rode Pod mic, Mystics. But I wasn't like just saying it. I'm holding it now, the Rode Wireless ME, and I'm going to be using that in the future. Yeah, for something that I need to be away from my desk. But they are really good. I've researched the hell out of them, and they're amazing. So basically, yeah, Mystics isn't always at her computer, so sometimes she's walking around her property, and yeah, so she needed something Bluetooth. So yeah, I recommended this or that. Sorry. Yep, no worries. Chaos. Almost midnight. Fair play. Take out a mortgage to sound like Johnny. Yeah, so this microphone, I think it was 170 quid or something, but the wireless ME was 120 or something. And there's a possibility... Oh no, I can't really say that without giving stuff away. No, I can't. Yeah, it's not sponsored or anything like that, but yeah, there's a possibility that because I've got that microphone, I might be able to get something else. I'm just digging a bigger hole for myself now. But only that microphone, not this one. Right. Yeah, there's a compatibility thing with the wireless ME. That's what I'm trying to get to. Hello, Crystal. Love this game. I usually smack down a whole layer and enjoy the frame drops. Yes, so I'm not even having to worry about the bloody frame drops at the moment. But yeah, I've had some catastrophic frame drops before. At one point, I think I put 80 explosives down and set them all off at once. That was quite the lag. Got it for €119. I'm fine with that. Yeah, it's definitely worth €119. And in the future, if you do anything where you need to be outside, it's amazing in windy conditions as well. So I even watched someone reviewing it who was on a motorbike, and it was a naked motorbike, so no fairing or anything like that. And yeah, he was going at, I think, 40 miles an hour or something like that, and the wind noise was being almost eliminated. So they are really, really good microphones. Hello, Morgo. So GPU is a 3060 Ti. I wish I could go back in time, because if I could go back in time, I would have got a 3080. But when I first bought this PC, it wasn't for YouTube. It was just for work and for me to be able to play the occasional game. But yeah, and then everything got to where it is now. Whatever. Okay. So is there anything actually worth it up here? I don't think there is. So let's get rid of some of these, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so that's that one done. We'll get rid of this ladder as well, just by doing that. Okay, nice. So that is definitely done. Graphics are good for that. Mine is overkill and I don't really use it. Yeah, the 3060 Ti is fine, but yeah, it's always nicer to have the next one up, isn't it? I think it's because so many cars I've bought before, so I've never bought a brand new car. So many of them before weren't the top spec, and I used to get so annoyed with blanking plates and all. So yeah, I just I've got this thing now where I always want the kind of best, but often can't afford it. Just, what is it now, like the 4090 or something? Oh, my game. much. So Wild Chaos Gaming, Peter Horn, Chalk Demon, Colin Perry, and Sue Lee, maybe. Yeah, membership lottery. Got Turtle Beach Gaming and all. Oh, Peripheral set. Nice one. Midnight. Yeah, so Turtle Beach has got a really good reputation. I was going to build another PC from scratch, but yeah, I just couldn't be arsed with it. And I'd worked so bloody hard to yeah, I'm stuck. To get to the point where I could afford a PC, I thought, no, I'm just going to let someone else do it this time. Yeah, this is properly bugged out now. So I might actually have to... oh no, there we go. Right, we're back. Let's get rid of this. Hello, Pete. How you doing? It's a long old swim. It's weird. There's people from all over the sodding world watching my nonsense. Obviously, some of them have accidentally clicked on. Some of them are... Well, most of them are sympathy subscribers, which I completely understand. Okay, let's take that off. Elgato 4K 60 Pro. Oh no, it's alright, cheers mate. I appreciate that, but come on now. Why is it... Oh, carrying too much. Okay. This bloody game. Simply watch for the accent. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, because no one's watching because they're scared, are they? Bloody game. If I'm honest, Morgo, I don't even know what it is really, because I thought Elgato are the people that make stream decks and stuff, and microphones and all that. Is it a capture card, maybe? I don't know. Oh, capture card, there we go. Oh. I have actually chosen the capture card that I'm going to get in the future. So I don't actually have a console at the moment, so I've got no need to have a capture card. But yeah, because of my microphone, I'm just going to get the Rode one, the little one that's really badly rated. And yeah, and then that'll all work in sync, because I'm using my microphone at the moment through USB, but it does have XLR, so yeah, in the future I'll need an XLR receiver thing. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, and the Rode has got a capture card built in, and then yeah, I'll be able to review PlayStation games or whatever console I decide to get. Chat again. Thank you for the accent compliments. I got it off my dad. Recording thingy jolly. Yes, that's more like it. You can only buy memberships or block me. Oh, you could use a capture card on a second PC. Rich people luxuries, yes, indeed. I did used to need a second PC because my internet was so slow that I had to compress all of my videos with a separate application that obviously used a lot of processing power and everything. So yeah, I'd record, and then whilst working I'd have to yeah, make the files much smaller, and then I'd have to upload, and it was all so time consuming. So I was thinking about getting a second PC just for, yeah, doing that. But I'm glad I didn't, because now I've got pretty good internet. Right, let's go and get some of these boxes in, because it's pissing me off, I've got to admit. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Something with Mystics as well. Very unique channel. So, was it last night? Yeah, it must have been last night. She was doing the chores and... Yes, this is absolutely ridiculous. Don't buy this game, people. Don't buy this game. It's broke. Yeah, she was doing the chores and basically... If she didn't get enough kills, she had to go and do a chore. But if she did get enough kills, she could continue playing the game. And I thought that was excellent. And especially the bits that went scrub, polish. I was quite disappointed when she did the hoovering though, and there wasn't any hoovering words. Right, have an old laptop that you want to use as an extra. Yeah, it is good having like extra bits and pieces. Have you got a second monitor? That's something that I strongly advise from the get-go. So my first second monitor, makes sense, was just off eBay. It's just a second-hand Dell. And it helps so much because I just used to have like OBS on that screen and stuff. Yeah, that was incredible. And I'd never go back. You throw like a girl like me. Yes, this game is so broken at the moment. It really, really is. It's a shame. It really is. Whilst these games aren't necessarily my cup of tea, it seems so relaxing. Yeah, so it's a lot more relaxing when it's running better, I've got to admit. But when this kind of thing is happening, because you all saw that. That wasn't me that did that. Sometimes it lets you hold Q, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, so it's letting me hold it there. Yeah, that was one of the most unique streams I've ever seen, Mystics. You should be proud of yourself. Okay. Right. Okay, back we go. My goodness, 21 people watching. What's going on there then? Maybe it's all the bonking that I said about. Get the TCP. Bonk. Okay. Yeah, having dual monitors, it's a game changer, isn't it? One of my friends has got a triple monitor. Actually, yeah, triple monitor. No, he's got 4. So he's got 4 monitors. He's got 3 that are the same, like around him, the front. I've never actually seen it in person. I've only seen pictures. And then above the one in the middle, he's got another monitor that he has Discord on or whatever. But that's a proper sim racing rig and all that. And yeah, fair play to him, but my goodness, they're all 4K as well. So I don't know what kind of graphics card he's got. An expensive one, I imagine, because that must take a lot of resources to run that. Okay, is that broken or not? There we go. I was at 30, my goodness. People do, yeah, click on, realise I'm a donut, and click off though, that's fine. Okay. Hello, handsome. Is that Muggle? Notifications didn't tell me you're already live. Oh, sorry about that, mate. So, yeah, notifications, I always leave them on. But, yeah, sometimes they mess up. Quite often, actually, the streamers that, yeah, I want to watch, it doesn't give me a notification. And I've hit that notification like everyone always says. But I think sometimes when you're subscribed to lots of people, it just, yeah, chooses some of them. It's really picky. Jolly sits in a room like that architect on Matrix. I've never actually watched the Matrix, my game, so I don't get that. I don't understand that. What's that? I presume it's an insult. I am only joking, by the way. Right, let's get rid of this. Have no culture. Yes. Someone used to say that quite a lot. So I think that's a British thing. Someone would say, have you watched blah, blah, blah? Like Star Wars, for instance. And I'd say, no. And he'd say, oh, you're so uncultured. Right. So that's done. Still got that junk up there. Should we try and get this out? There we go. Yeah, I don't really know how it works. Sorry, handsome. Yeah, and also I think there's another thing as well. So obviously I haven't uploaded more than 2 things today. But yeah, YouTube only puts out 3 notifications per channel per day. So when I used to upload at least 6 episodes a day of whatever, only half of them would be sent out to subscribers. So it was a complete waste of time, but you learn from your mistakes, don't you? Okay. Right, let's go and empty this stuff. Nice. Yeah, I get that quite a lot in my games. Okay, I just thought of a terrible joke, but I'm not going to say it. It's too early to say a joke like that. Right. I don't think this will get up through yet. No. So we need to take some of this stuff down. So let's use the rope thing up here, and then let's take some of this flooring out. So how's everyone's start of the week? Obviously it being Monday. Mine was pretty terrible. My first client was 22 minutes late, and then tried to make it a me problem. And we're not allowed to swear at clients, unfortunately. But it won't be long, hopefully. And then I can just think, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not being a mug. And then I'll do one last... I'd love to be able to live stream. I'll do one last day at work. And then I'll phone my boss up at a disgusting time in the morning, because I've got his personal number. And I'm going to give it to him. Too early, premature jolly jokes indeed. Sorry about that, midnight. Yeah, it's tough. And all the paperwork as well, my goodness. Almost caught up with live, did some Googling, so apparently this is my brand account, which is why I can't get gifted memberships. Oh, right, I see. Okay, get this done. Nice. Okay. Sorry to hear about your start of the week. My start was terrible as well. Almost got into a very bad car crash. Oh, Jesus. Had to brake so hard from 100 kilometers an hour, so 60 miles an hour, because some loser decided to overtake without having a clear view in front of him. Yeah, dickheads. But that's the thing. So some men, if you take massive risks like that, your phallus gets slightly bigger. That's what they think anyway. Yeah, it's awful. Right. I'm sure lots of the fellas here agree, though. Right, so that's that done. And... okay. Send that up. And obviously that is sarcasm, by the way. I don't really think that risk-taking makes you more of a man. Okay. Nice. Right. So hopefully now, if I start getting through some of this... it's only there. Nope, that's done up there. Right, so if we go down now... actually, no, because we need to get this out too. There we go. Hold on. So, Handsome, are you in... so you're in Australia. They use kilometres, do they? Wow, I didn't know that. I thought there'd be miles for some reason. Only the Brits use it. Yeah. It doesn't surprise me. Right, we're making quite the mess down here, aren't we? Wouldn't know anything about that, to be honest, Jolly. Oh, right, yeah, I see what I mean. Because we're cool. Because we're backwards, basically. We use yards, meters, feet, gallon, UK gallon, that is. All that nonsense. It's so annoying. Pint. And obviously, I feel sorry for all the kids as well, because they've got to use about 16 different ones. And then on the railway as well. So on the railway, you have to use chains as a form of measurement. Like distance measurement is done in chain. Oh God, it's so annoying. And then sometimes when you're doing the briefing, you'll get asked a question and they'll say, right, how many chain until the next blah, blah, blah. And it really puts you on the spot and you're thinking, right, it's like, I don't know, half a mile or whatever. And then you've got to work it out in bloody chain. Right, let's catch up with chat. Yeah, inches as well. YouTube has a restriction that forbids brand accounts from opting in for gifted memberships. I don't actually know what a branded account is, by the way. My channel's not branded or anything. Yeah, I don't know how we keep up with it all. I just feel sorry for the kids because they've just got to learn so much. Freedom units. Very good. Right, let's get rid of this so that I don't walk past it again. And then get the rope up there. Yeah, so Smashy, I was on a stream of scapegoats, and they were talking about different measurements. And so obviously, scapegoat, for anyone who doesn't know, is Canadian. And yeah, they were talking about the different measurements they use. It's really annoying because like switching between is yeah, sometimes quite bad, and especially with when you're working with people who aren't originally from the UK, it's sometimes quite the nightmare. Okay. Hello Ashley, how you doing? Right, I'm really bored with this side of the ship now. I really want to do some destruction, I think. So let's really quickly pop over here. It does seem to be running slightly better now. Okay, so I can't take anything off here, but I can just have a look to see what's going to fall. Okay, what is there another one over the front then? Obviously not. Okay, so that's got to be picked up with a crane then. Oh god, look at the mess. Okay. Right, so let's try and get up here and figure this out. Oh my goodness. And let's get some of this floor out. Sorry if I'm missing messages. It's confusing when I was a farmhand trying to match up imperial metric fittings. Yes, definitely. So I worked on a old bit of machinery ages and ages ago, like farm machinery, when I was doing woodwork, working in the woods, and yeah, some of the tools that you needed were the old type, which was even before imperial. Someone in the chat will probably know what I'm talking about. Some Land Rovers use them tools, and my goodness, it's so annoying. So you have to have about 15,000 toolkits. It was an ancient bit of equipment, though, I've got to admit. Right, will this go now? Not like that. In the UK, yeah, stone is a measurement of body weight. And I think it's only used to measure body weight as well. So its purpose is just for how much you weigh, which is ridiculous. Well, everyone else is crazy for driving on the wrong side. So as a previous international lorry driver, I used to quite often have to drive on the wrong side of the road. And yeah, it is odd. But we'll never be able to just switch and all be the same. That will never happen. Because the amount of infrastructure that would have to change and everything, it would just be billions and billions of pounds worth of work, wouldn't it? Imagine changing London. So, I can't remember what country it was, but one country had a new leader, and he just said, right, from this date onwards, we're all going to drive on whatever side. And he just changed it, and their buses there are still, like, the bus doors are still on the wrong side. So it stops next to the pavement, and people have to walk out into the road to get on the bus. Bizarre. Right. In Japan, room size is measured in tatami sizes. I've no idea what that is. Oh, right, okay. I'll have to look into that, luminary. Bamboo weaved mats that Japan is famous for. Oh, of course, you drive on the right side of the road as well. In Taiwan, rooms were measured in pings, about 182 by 182. I think that's 6 foot by 6 foot, isn't it? Yeah, bloody yardsticks. My goodness. I hate it all. I really, really do. So, I'm 37, if we can believe my games. I've forgotten how old I am, basically. And, yeah, I think that we just need one measurement system, and we need to sack all this pint stuff off and all that nonsense. We need to just sack it off. Yard of ale, yep. Yeah, I've had a yard of ale, and also I've had a yard of, oh, what them, oh. What are them biscuits called that are more like cakes? Jaffa cakes. Yeah, I've had a yard of Jaffa cakes. I think at some point I had a yard long glass as well, but I don't think I bothered moving with that. Might drive on the right side, but we drive on the correct side. Yep. Roasted. I completely agree. No one drives on the wrong side. It's just, yeah. It's just all about infrastructure, isn't it? God, you're older than me, Lou Marie. I do feel sorry for you. Have you got health insurance? No, I'm only joking. I shouldn't say that. I haven't got health. I haven't got any kind of insurance, life insurance, health insurance. I probably should get some. Right. 6 foot should be 180 centimeters. Oh, right, fair enough. Smashy Smasherton, pour me a litre of beer. Doesn't sound right. I'd like a pint, please. Yeah, 568ml. You can get litres of beer in the UK, so I quite often used to go to a German themed pub in Kent, actually, but I can't go too much more in detail with that because it'll give away my location possibly. But yeah, I used to go in there and it was a litre of beer, and that's bang on. It was nice beer as well, I've got to admit. There's probably quite a few German themed pubs here now, actually. I watched an American streamer and his Edmod is from the UK, and they're always having banter about all that. Yeah, so that's the thing. It is something to talk about and moan about. And older people, they want to keep all the silly nonsense, like feet, ounces, all that. But the younger people, they just want it simple. I much prefer like centimetres and all that. Much prefer it. Okay. Try some Belgian beer. I have had some Belgian beer before. I can't remember what it was called, but yeah, nice. Common to buy 5 or 10 litre bottles of sake. My goodness, because that's strong, isn't it? I had some Japanese... Well, I've still got some Japanese clients, and it's quite strong, isn't it? Hello, Lynn, if I haven't said hello yet. Belgian chocolate straw. Yes, Belgian chocolates are well known across the world. They certainly get them right. Oh, did I pronounce it wrong? I'm terrible. Absolutely terrible. But, yes, it is strong. It's like lighter fuel. I've never actually tried it, because it's quite expensive to get in the UK. So, yeah, I'm always... Like, whenever we have downtime and we're just talking, it quite often comes up and they say, have you tried it yet? And I say, No, not yet. And I think I can't afford it. Just can't afford it. Right. Right, let's go up this ladder a second and see whether I can find out why the front of this isn't going. It might be because of that. I imagine it's probably more likely something to do with... So let's get the... Oh, right, okay, it goes all the way round. My goodness, this bit's massive, so I need to get all this out as well then. I'm getting bored of this game. I used to have to play this every single sodding day. Oh. Tastes better hot if you ever try it. Really? Hot alcohol? Don't think I've ever had hot alcohol. Like actually hot. I've had shots that you set on fire and it's all a really good idea, and it's setting a shot on fire and then down in it. You know that's going to be a brilliant night and you're going to wake up feeling super fine when you're setting fire to your drink. Right. Nobody pronounces Japanese correctly. I have a colleague named Sato, and everyone calls her Sato. Have you ever played the space equivalent of this game? No, I haven't. Yeah, so I do feel like I do have to play games. So basically my channel is like therapy, and yeah, because I haven't got a very good job, I used to yeah, play games to kind of cheer myself up, and then I thought I might as well just record it, and then I've got like an excuse to yeah, be playing them. And I don't need an excuse anymore because I'm single, but yeah, back then it was good to have that excuse. Well, I've got to upload, I've got to do this, and yeah, anyway, so I did feel like I had to play this. And when I used to get given a game for free, I'll do a review on it, and then I'll do a kind of ongoing review to pick up any bugs or whatever. Okay. I stream because I'm playing anyways, and people wanted to watch. Yeah, that's fair enough. So I never really stream. I think this month or the last month has been the most I ever streamed, and that's because I was playing, what was that game? Broken Sword. Okay, and that right, quickly catch up with chat. Mulled wine. I've never had mulled wine. I don't think I like it. Welcome to YouTuber economy. Chinese something is my Asian alcohol of choice. Fair play, 60% proof though. Jesus, you've got to be careful. So the rum I drink is only 40%, I think. Not that I drink that often anymore. Gets weird when it becomes your job. Yeah, so obviously this isn't my job yet. I've got about, yeah, halfway more to go. So for me to make this my job, I need 10,000 views a day, and I'm getting about 4,000 to 6,000 views a day now. So yeah, I've got quite a way to go yet, and then I'll just quit. So that's not much, by the way. That's not much earning at all at that. But if I manage to consistently get 10,000 views a day over a month, then I can live on that and just build on it. And if anyone's curious, that's £50 a day. So it's way less than minimum wage, but I don't live like a king, so I'll be fine. A bit grey around here, Johnny. Yeah, I'll come out. Oh no, don't buy any more my games. I know what you're talking about now. Look, out in the sun, we're fine. And hello, Gary. Starts a channel trying to spread awareness about the challenges of living with my disability in Japan. Because you showed your face, Japanese media denied. So, I was under the impression that Japanese media was the best and least restricted in the world. But obviously, I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again. Is there any truth in what I just said? Someone on the ground there. So obviously, like in the UK, we, even though it seems like a free country and all that kind of thing, we do get told what they want us to, what they want us to know. Yeah, it's, well, that's another story, isn't it? So yeah, we haven't got particularly free media here. But it's a lot better than a lot of countries, admittedly. Okay. Oh, you can actually climb up and down the ladders now. So that's something new. That wasn't in before. Okay. Well, there you go. So we've got ladders. I really wanted to get down here. Okay, and let's take this out. That's done. Oh, but we've got these bloody things here. So these shouldn't be here. Because this means that something is connected here, but obviously it's invisible. So, yeah, they really do need to get rid of them. Okay. Got only whingy today. Whingy jolly. Right, let's get rid of this. What was that about Mars? I was watching your Deliver Us Mars series today. Oh, I didn't realise you were playing that, My Games. Yeah, so I saw someone else had done an episode on that. Actually, it might have been you. I saw something pop up on my feed. And how is it? Is it good? Is it quite artistic, that game? Or am I thinking about something else? Japanese don't show true feeling, they hide the fact they are homeless, etc. Yeah, so there's, like, there's that shame in it, isn't there? Whereas in the UK, some people pretend to be homeless. Nice. Thank goodness no fall damage. Yeah, this game would be awful if it had fall damage. Okay, right, so that's that gone. That's that done. Right, so we've got some more there and some more there. Yeah, I'm trying to get this out, obviously. Right, so that's all banned out. Can anyone hear the shouting outside at the moment? I hope not. They've just come back. Obviously, Openreach is going to employ some people who are respectful. But, yeah, the ones that are outside at the moment definitely aren't. Okay, nice. And that's done above. That's done. This one. Can't hear them swearing outside. Excellent. Right, thank you for letting me know. It's so annoying whenever I was working outside, especially near people's houses. Like, you have a level of respect, don't you? You don't swear, you don't shout or whatever. Unless someone's in danger, obviously, you're going to shout at them. But yeah, it's like the people that are working on this Openreach thing outside, it's like there's something wrong with them. And they all think they've got to be swearing all the time. And when I went down and told them off before, not today, previously, like, I told the governor off. And, yeah, like, everyone was, like, looking at him thinking, are you going to do anything? But he couldn't, because he knew he was in the wrong. Right, let's get rid of them. Yeah, so My Games does streaming. We did a stream together the other night. Sunken Land. What have I missed? Yeah, it is difficult. Luminary. So yeah, I know what you mean. But no nation has a perfect population. None. Okay, so that should... Nope, it hasn't, has it? So we still need to take this out. That's fine. Okay, and now we're full up. Flup. Okay, I was flup last night after dinner. I ate so much. I had cheesy pasta, but I had the pasta of a legend last night. I had so much. Because I was feeling so miserable. Okay. And as we all know, pasta is an antidepressant. It is in my book anyway. Right, so that's that done. Okay, quickly catch up with chat. Alright, thank you for popping in, Mystics. I might be online in 45, I've no idea. But yeah, thank you for popping in. Yeah, New Zealanders are really nice, so they're kind of known for it. I'd love to go to New Zealand as well, obviously. It's, yeah. Oh, My Games, what have you done? Yeah, it's where a lot of films are filmed, isn't it? Yeah, it's a beautiful place, and the people are nice. But there's always going to be someone who ruins it. Okay, and then throw this in. Right, so now I'm going to have to quickly tab out of the game and scroll up. Right, thank you, My Games, for the donation. So let's give everyone a shout out. So that went to Gary, the nurse, Rusi, Paul, Fuse, Quazo, maybe, Ladora, Andrew, Street Keith, Lee Kennedy. Nice. Thank you very much for them donations. I'm just trying to scroll up to find where I got to in chat. I think I've caught up. Yeah, sorry if I ever miss chat. I always try my best not to, but it is difficult. When I was, I did a little review on X Defiant or whatever it's called earlier. And just talking whilst going around dying was almost impossible. So I've got utmost respect for those who stream FPS games and manage to keep up the chat. I genuinely don't know how they do it. Right, so I think that should all be disconnected, that side now. If I take this as well. You're not that jolly. No, I'm not that jolly, quite honestly. But yeah, you watch. If I ever go full time on YouTube, you're going to see a jolly. You're going to see a jolly and a half. Definitely. Because I was thinking, in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking about work. So I'm thinking about my next client that I've got. And I like the next one, but the one after that, I don't like. And yeah, it's horrible, isn't it, when you've got a stressful job. And yeah, obviously, it's difficult in the UK at the moment as well. It's difficult all over the world, though. I shouldn't just say the UK. Hello, Tank Spikes. And let's catch up with chat. Goated. I don't know what goated means. Yeah. No idea what goated means. Have a break, have a Kit Kat. Oh god, I'm so confused. What's going on? Celebrating 2 more subscribers. Nicely done, my games. Goat. I don't know what it means. Do any of you know what it means? It's embarrassing, isn't it? A Japanese Kit Kat? Well, I never. I saw, so one of my favourite YouTubers is hoping to go to Japan and do the vending machines soon, because there's some absolutely fantastic vending machines there, and I'm sure Japanese people are sick of it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Atomic Shrimp go over there. So he's not the kind of tourist you'll hate either. He's a nice man. Right. And yeah, so hello, Tanks. Great to catch a live fam. Oh my goodness. I think that might have been the first time I've ever actually said fam. With any kind of seriousness. Right, what's just happened here then? So we've just glitched through the wall. Shall we blow ourselves up? That's what happens. Glitch in Jolly's game. Okay. If he wants a translator, I'm here in Tokyo. So yeah, he's got over 1 million subscribers. So I think he's probably already arranged that. He's a massive YouTube. I was actually watching him when he had 5,000 subscribers or something, which is very odd, isn't it? That I knew him when he was in a position, well, yeah, in a position where he would have never thought that it could have become a full-time thing. And yeah, I've watched him all the way through to, yeah, him being a full-time YouTuber and doing all right. But what I like about him, one of the things I like about him the most is when he goes and does stuff in his car, he hasn't got a bloody, big old Mercedes or anything like that. He's got a Toyota Aygo because he's happy with the size of his boot. Yeah, I like him a lot. Okay. Scroll up, boss. I translated goat for you. All right, cheers. Greatest of all time. Ah, well, there you go. I never knew that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So, yes, I'm not down with the kids on all this slang and everything. Yeah, he forages for food. Yep, he's He's excellent. He really is. And I think he's a really good role model as well. Do you, Lynn? I'm older than you. You have no excuse. I don't have an excuse. The trouble is, it's our generation that created this stuff, and I think it's because of SMS being limited to 160 characters, so we had to shorten words and stuff. I think it's probably my generation that started it, but like I wasn't rich as a kid or anything, but I did have my own little, like, very tiny businesses as a kid, and I could afford an extra 10p to send a text message that actually meant something. I didn't have to limit my messages to 160 characters. And I wasn't selling candy, by the way, if anyone is wondering. But I wasn't selling anything illegal either. But yeah, I had the extra money to be able to send 2 messages rather than just 1. So it used to really hate me when someone... It was like, what, am I not worth 20p? Maybe it's just me. I only learned that Riz is short for charisma the other day. Charlie, don't feel bad. Riz. I'm just going to quickly go for a Riz. Back in a second. Sounds more like that, doesn't it? I remember using... Oh, sorry, I've missed one. Actually, he's not down with the kids, no pun intended. I remember using numbers to communicate on pagers, beepers, before messaging on mobile was a thing. Yeah, so I remember pagers, but I don't think I ever had one. I've had them, like, at work. Like, yeah, especially in security, I had to have pagers, like, to tell me what area to go to or whatever. But yeah, I've never... I remember. Right, grab that, as the young'uns would say. Okay, did I just see... Yeah, let's get rid of this as well. Nice. Right, there's some... Nope, that is cut. So let's clear up just a little bit of this. Actually, are there any worlds in the middle that I'm missing out on? Can I see any? Love that. Bless her. Yes. Bless her indeed. She'll be back, my games. She'll be back. Okay, so we can't get that out. Oh look, we got chain here as well. So well, I've still got it. I have quite a big chain. Not gold, by the way, but I have quite a big chain. And yeah, there's a joke many years ago. Someone who I just started work with. He used to bike into work. And yeah, when I just started working with him, he had some... balls, shall we say, and yeah, one day he came in on his bike, and instead of chaining it up like he usually did, he put the chain round his neck and came and stood next to me, mocking me as I was talking to the rest of the team. Yeah, fair play. Billy was his name. Right. Do I need to take this out as well? I think I probably do, don't I? So can I whack it from here? Okay, it might have done something. Bet. Yeah, that's another thing. Used to have a big chain connected to the toilet. I've never lived in a house like that. Genuinely. With the top cistern thing. I've been to hotels that were like that. Oh, God. Should we... Boom. Let's boom. Yeah, I'm not sure how what Japanese toilets are like. I'm not sure like the type they use. There we go. Right, boom. And then let's go up and do... Oh, that was green. Yeah, let's have that hoisted out then. So I wonder whether this is squat toilets. Apparently they're healthier. Oh, they're bad for your knees. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd heard that they... But then that's the thing. Pros and cons of everything, isn't there? Okay. Right. Smash that out. Okay. So that's all good there. Let's try and get some of this out. And then we'll try and make all of this fall down. So, bad for your knees. If you don't have a handle to hold, you can get stuck. You have to squat back. Oh, God. Okay. Lovely. Yes, I hope you all enjoy your lunch. There we go. Nice. And get rid of that. Oh, here we go. Terrible frame rate time. Okay, not as much came down as I was hoping for. See, that's the thing. They still haven't fixed it. Because look at this nonsense. It looks terrible, doesn't it? And that's all going to go boom as well. Oh, God. And then all this clearing up to do. Right. So while I'm doing this... you need proper Riz game to ask for help. Yeah, definitely. I actually understood that. Are those valves closed? No, they aren't. So that's all going to go boom up there. Vietnam is a good choice, Jolly. Cheap to live. Don't worry about language barriers. Phone translation software got me through my first few years here in China. Oh, nice one, Gary. Yeah, nice one. One of my friends lived in Shanghai and luckily got out just before the thing that happened. So basically, he came back to the UK in the end of 2019 and he was very, very lucky to have got out. But he had a really good time there and he can't wait to go back. But yeah, he's waiting for a couple of other things. But yeah. I don't really know China that much, but whereabouts in China are or were you? Right. Yeah, one of the reasons why I was strongly considering Vietnam is because one of my friends got absolutely pooed on by the UK police with something, and yeah, I just got sick of it and I thought, why do I live in this country anymore? Right, I think these pipes, unless they fall once they've exploded, I think this is going to cause us quite the problem. It's just going to stay there now, isn't it? So there's lots of levitation issues on this game, and I'm not talking about Levitator, the fantastic YouTuber. I'm talking about problems where things just get stuck up and it's so annoying. Okay, so let's try and get some of these out. And my tea is going to be stone cold, isn't it? You can get yourself into trouble in 12 languages. My goodness. I wish I was able to speak more than one language, like bilingual. So, yeah, Missix, who was in earlier, is 4. She can do 4 languages. Yeah, I really do. It wasn't not wanting to learn other languages, but because my foreign language teachers were so awful, it was impossible. And I don't think any of my friends that had the same teachers are bilingual now. Anyway, let's quickly catch up with chat. So, yeah, most countries are. So, the way I see it, if someone is in England and they're attempting to speak it, or they're using some kind of sign language or something, I'll make an effort to help them out. Like, yeah, and obviously technology makes it a lot easier these days because you can get your phone out and do Google Translate or whatever. But yeah, obviously some countries, they just expect you to be fluent in their language the second you land, which isn't fair, is it? Especially when lots of countries rely on tourism so greatly. Okay, so they're down. Yeah, but I'm going to have a problem with the rest, aren't I? Because I'm not going to be able to jump up and do them. Game's bloody broken. I was in Taiwan 12 years before the phone translation was a thing. Would have saved me from learning the language. Fair play, Smashy. So, did you ever get used to the monsoons? I had some Taiwan clients and they were lovely, but yeah, like, so the ones I had, they wouldn't stand up against their boss, unfortunately. So they were worked to the bone, and I did feel sorry for them. Yeah. Your highest grade at school was French. Fair play, my games. I didn't even do French as a GCSE. We didn't have to choose a language. And the only languages that were available at the school I went to were French or German. And because the German teacher absolutely hated me, like detested me, yeah, that wasn't an option. Like, they couldn't hate me more, that teacher. Big quake there this morning. Oh no. Is that Taiwan? My goodness. So the chat's just full of people who really have made the most of their passport, isn't it? I can't wait to use my passport again. I really can't. It's run out, but I will get it renewed at some point. But it's pointless at the moment because I haven't got any time off or anything at the moment. Yes, my games. It's a massive culture change, isn't it? Oh, so you are a digital nomad, Smashy. Yeah, that's the thing. If I could afford it, I'd travel to loads of different countries and I'd find the one that I actually fitted in as well. So when I had Turkish clients, I really did feel like I had a lot in common with Turkish people, like modern Turkish people. And I think that, yeah, it was a better match if I'd have lived there than in the UK. But yeah, I wish I could go back in time. I'd have done something from school that would have enabled me to work anywhere in the world. And yeah, and then I just would have travelled until I found a country that I belonged in. So any kids watching, make the ghost of Johnny jealous when he's passed away and he realises that you're, living his dream. Make him jealous. I won't haunt you. Right. Okay. Yeah, I could never learn Chinese. And someone did say, oh, where did it go? This is so difficult keeping up with chat. I can't believe how many people are in it. 23. I think that's nearly a record for me. Someone did say, I can't see it now, never too late to learn a different language. I just haven't got that in me, unfortunately. I did try and learn a language through that Linguino or something. And I did put some hours into it as well. So it was before I had the channel. I did put some hours into it, but it just doesn't go in. I'm not intelligent enough to learn a separate language, unfortunately. And that's not me being lazy. That's admitting that there's problems with me learning a second language. I can barely do English, innit? Right, I'm really sorry I'm struggling with chat so much. Online consultant. Stuck. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I hope you do get out sooner rather than later. Not that I've got anything against Canada or anything, but yeah, obviously chase your dream and all that. Oh, hello, Rachel. I don't think I've said hello to you yet, so hello, Rachel. Me neither. I'm terrible at other languages. Yeah, well, that's the thing. If we'd have been given decent foreign language teacher at school, we'd probably be all right. So, yeah, if you're at school at the moment or in education and you're doing a second language, just remember that even if that's not the one you want to learn, so if you're learning a language that you think that you'll never use, if you do learn that language later on down the line, if there's a language that you do desperately want to learn, you'll find it much easier. So it's like a stepping stone, learning a language. And even if someone like future Johnny would have gone back to child Johnny and said that, I would have said, but you know what my French teacher's like. He's useless. And then, yeah, like I said, the German teacher absolutely hated me with a passion. If he'd have got away with murdering me, if he could have got away with murdering me, he would have done it in an instant, and I probably would have given him a salute as my last gesture. And thought, yeah, I deserved that. Slows down dementia by 4 to 5 years. I don't disbelieve that at all. It's very good, very beneficial. Yeah, learning language by books is boring. So some people are really good learning through books. So I am with certain stuff, but with an actual language, I'll just switch off. Oh, fair enough, Rachel. Yeah, so yeah, if you don't want to learn a second language, then that's also going to be quite the barrier. So I did want to learn a second language because I was always fascinated with, well, accents, if I'm honest. And yeah, so even from a very young age, I used to love hearing different accents. So when I was growing up on the TV, we didn't really have kids programs on or anything like that. So when someone came on the news with a different accent, I'd be saying to my dad, so what accent is that? And he'd say, and I'd think, imagine being in a country where they all spoke like that. That'd be amazing. So yeah, I'd love to learn it, but yeah, I was just wrecked because of my old teachers. But a lot of the teachers that I had at my secondary school, so it wasn't one that you had to pay for or anything like that. It was just a normal secondary school, as you can probably tell. But a lot of them didn't really want to be there, and teachers in the UK aren't paid enough, so the motivation's low and everything. And I think for the development of a country, the teachers are one of the most important roles, aren't they? But yeah, unfortunately, the UK doesn't see it like that. Anyway, right, so let's try and catch up with chat. I'm fluent in bad language. Does that count as bilingual? Absolutely excellent, Ashley. Yes, it does. It does here anyway. Like finding a game streamer in another language, watching what they do and wanting to help them. Yes. So I sometimes watch streams in different languages. So yeah, Uni, I don't even know how to say her name, but Uniloin is French Canadian. And most of her subscribers are French, but she also speaks Italian and English. And yeah, that's really nice to watch. But obviously, yeah, I'm one of the few English subscribers that she's got. So even though she's really good with catching up with chat and like speaking in English, I always feel like a bit of a burden because most of her viewers are French. So I usually just watch rather than talk. Right. Yeah, it's funny. It seems the first thing you do, you learn to do well in a new language is to swear like a trooper. I completely agree, Gary. I learned the sounds of Japanese with music. Then I just took a flight and learned in 2 years here. Oh, right. Okay. So you're not... Sorry, Luminary. So I've completely wrongly assumed this. So you're not from Japan originally. You've just learnt Japanese. Nice. And what, if you don't mind me asking, what country do you originate from? Yeah, so Japanese work culture, like, yeah, it's tough. So one of the clients that I've got right now, he starts very early in the morning, gets home very late at night, and he gets about half an hour with his wife. And my goodness. And his wife is exceptionally pretty as well. If I was married and only got half an hour, geesh, I can say geesh. Right. Lynn says my dad always sits. Take a second, learn bad language and a lifetime. Yes, it does take a lifetime to learn a new language. That's the thing, I'm never going to learn another language unless there's a way of like popping a USB in my brain or something and then downloading the language. But you know I'd mess it up and I'd get a corrupted file or something. Have a weird habit. If I'm around an accent too much, I copy it accidentally. Have to make an effort not to. Yeah, lots of people do that. So sometimes when I watch people, like British people doing travel documentaries on YouTube, they do this really weird thing where they try and copy a language and think that it's going to make them easier to be understood. And I just think, don't do that. Please don't do that. But these people are doing it as a like YouTube career. And I just think like it's a habit that you really, if you're doing that as a career, you really need to get out of that habit. Hello Shaytai, how are you doing? So another streamer is among us. And have you fixed your sodding smoke alarm yet, Shay? Because you did promise you were going to. I heard it bleeping in the background. If you want to learn multiple languages at once, learn Mandarin, Korean, Japanese and Vietnamese. My goodness, I'd just die if I had to try and learn that. Oh, you're American, Luminary. Very good. My goodness, I'm really struggling. Right, and you still haven't fixed it. You need to sort that out. It's not good. I know that you smoke in your room, which I'm very jealous about. So I haven't told you this in stream, obviously, but I gave up smoking just over a month ago. And I can hear your lighter. You've got an electric lighter, haven't you? And you click it on. And I think, oh, she's having a cigarette. I want a cigarette. It's so tough. Okay, right. Launch them over. I'm glad that I'm getting some streamers coming in that I have been on their thing. Because, yeah, I do, like, in my spare time, I do trawl through and try and find YouTubers. And, yeah, obviously, a lot of the time, they probably think I'm a right creep. Because I'm trying to get their chat talking and all that kind of thing. Like the interactions going. Because it helps the algorithm. And, yeah, and then I say sometimes on my recordings that, yeah, I was speaking to someone. I think I did actually mention your smoke alarm. Anyway, so it's nice to actually have it proved in a stream. Because then if anyone thinks that I'm a liar, here's your proof. Right, we're winning at being quitters, Johnny. Yeah, only thing I've achieved. No, you've achieved a lot in my games, definitely. But it's still really, really tough. And my games, everything is tasting like crap. And when I say everything, I really do mean everything. I had a bag of salt and vinegar crisps the other night, 150 grams. And I was eating them and I was thinking, I'm just not enjoying this. It's horrendous. Smoked for 30 plus years. Month clean now. Oh yeah, because you're just there, aren't you? It's just come up to a month. Yeah, so how long have I smoked for? So I started when I was 11, 37. Yeah, so 26 years for me with a 7-month break. Terrible, as the French would say. Right, I might as well put something in here, haven't I? How long have I been streaming for? My goodness. 2 hours 24? I haven't even done anything. Happy to hear I'm not allergic to you anymore, Johnny. Huh? Lots of people are allergic to me, so, yeah, like, crying, that's something, one of the things that often happens. That's one of the allergic reactions to Johnny. Crying, shaking the head. Oh, God, Johnny. That's something. Oh, allergic to cigarettes, I see. Someone, so many moons ago, I was on Tinder. And, yeah, one of the girls that I matched with said that she was allergic to smokers. And I thought, is that just a get-out clause? You don't have to be polite. Like, if you don't want to speak to Johnny anymore, just say it. But I just went, oh, that's a shame. And, yeah, just kind of let her go. But I genuinely thought it was just a polite way of saying not interested. Yes, the lovely Tinder. Does Tinder exist in Japan? I can't imagine it does. It certainly wouldn't be as awful as it is in the UK anyway. Oh no, I do mean, yeah, my games, I do mean before the last relationship. So that was like almost 5 years long. So it was before that. Oh. Oh, it does exist there. It's got a terrible reputation in the UK. It really has. Oh, what, me? No, I've been single for, well, yeah, a little while. A few weeks. Well, actually, it's a few months now, I think. But it's out of choice. It was my choice. Yes. So that's exactly what it is in the UK as well. But surely there's websites for that. Surely. So I don't understand why they're on it. But no one really believed me how busy I was. So, like, I think lots of the women thought that I was, yeah, married or whatever. Rather than just working lots of hours. But it doesn't matter. Hello again, Miss X. How you doing? We're just talking about Tinder now. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot longer than I thought I'd be streaming for, but I'm just looking at the time. In theory, I could go for another half an hour. Right, still can't get this out. Still working on exactly the same bit of the boat, by the way. Right, grab these. Yeah, so I've no idea how long it'd take to get this whole ship down. And obviously this is the smallest of the new ones in the DLC, so yeah, I dread to think how long they'd take. Okay. Right, let's try and get this bit done then. And we'll cut them in a second. Might stream House Builder again later. Nice one. 6:30. I'll have a look at my appointments in a minute. I think I've actually got one 6:15. I'll be there in spirit. Yeah, I just won't be able to hear. Oh, I hate work. Okay. Can that not be bonked? There we go. Bonk that. Oh no, run! Nice. Okay, right, so let's get these welds over here done. And this one. Okay. Yeah, I was actually telling people in her stream yesterday not to bother with my channel. They never listen. And then it makes it look like you're there to try and get subs or whatever, which like, I wasn't. Right. So why didn't that fall then? Have we got an invisible... Yeah, no, it's there. Okay. Right, no worries. That's that done. What did I miss? Not much. Not much at all. Who are we scamming into subbing? Oh my. Right, there we go. Okay. Right, so does that mean that this will lift out now? No. Oh, God. Why do I play this game? So, it must be this bit then. But let's get rid of this first. Okay. I can't reach them. So let's go down and try and get this bit here out. So maybe this was the last link. Oh, jump scare. Because I was thinking about full damage, which doesn't exist on this. All of Japan got it. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's get rid of that. And come on now, there we go. Right, so we need to get out there and get that bit. Blow torch. Scamming Japan, a whole country. I don't know the population of Japan, but I've got a feeling it's roughly the same as the UK, roughly. So that's about 60 million, isn't it? So, yeah, if you do get Japan to subscribe, can you send a few my way, please? Just a few. Yes, obviously, I've got the 10,000 on here, so yeah, 100 grand would be fine, please. That'd be excellent. Nice, we can take that now. Okay. Right, so they should all be lined up now. Right, so what does Big Ben want? Metal racks. Right. Okay. So that might mean that we can get rid of this soon. But that's just going to be floating, isn't it? It's amazing how so many games are stressful job simulators. Yeah, so after you play, you go to work. It'll be to relax. It does feel like that sometimes. But that's the thing. So one of the reasons why I play games like this. So this isn't my favourite, not by a long way. But one of the reasons why I play kind of job simulators is because my job takes so much concentration and effort and everything. And yeah, it provides absolutely no satisfaction. The only satisfaction I get from my job is the fact that so many clients only want me. So sometimes I'll cover for another subcontractor, and I'm not bragging. I'll cover for another subcontractor, and then it will be like a week, and then that person will come over to me, and then they'll send me an email and I have to fit them in. That's the only satisfaction I get, the fact that I can steal clients from others because I'm good at my job. But apart from that, I make no difference to the world or anything. So it's nice to play a game where, yeah, it's a job that I can mess up and it doesn't matter. And it's mind-numbing, like the supermarket one. Nice. And I'm hoping to actually leave my job and go into a job that requires very little skill and seriousness as well, because I hate being serious. And unfortunately, every time I'm with a client, everything is being recorded, and then randomly they go through and they'll, review all of the stuff that has been talked about. And I hate it because it means that I can't use my humour at all. And I know, obviously, my humour isn't, like I'm no comedian or whatever, but humour is a massive part of my life. It makes it easier, doesn't it? Like, if you can't laugh, all you can do is really cry, isn't it? What work would I like to do? I'd like to do something that actually made differences to lives, Luminary. So I'm not just saying that. I'd like to do something that, actually made a difference. So, made people happier or whatever. Or healthier. That would be good. Not a mundane job. So that's one of the reasons why I like this channel. So obviously sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes someone will watch my content and they're not in a very good time of their lives or whatever. And seeing someone like me fail or something, or just not be perfect, will make them feel a little bit better. Or just hearing someone with stupid jokes or whatever cheers them up, and it just makes them a little bit stronger for the next day or whatever. So that would be tremendous. And when I get feedback like that, I absolutely love it. Okay. That's why I started learning languages, because I wanted to help people who were struggling to be understood for some reason, like at the hospital or something. Oh, very well done. Nice. Yeah, that is excellent. Yeah, when you were gone, Miss X, I said that you were multilingual, like you're full language, aren't you? Oh, you have to speak 3 languages for your job. My goodness. Now we get paid 3 wages. If only that was the case. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Come on now. My next client actually always says that she speaks Spanglish, which is a obviously mixture of English and Spanish. She's got a lovely accent as well. Right. Why can't I get that one? Hello? There we go. Nice. Okay. Dad jokes makes us laugh. Glad to hear it, Lynn. Thank you for all the content, fam. Made friends with Spanish speakers back in California, USA. One of them got oh Jesus, and called me for help. I interpreted for 2 hours until the paid interpreter showed up. Interpreters in the UK are awful, by the way. Absolutely awful. Jolly's dad must be a legend. My dad is a legend. So, yeah, raised 3 on his own. And, back then there was no real help for single dads. So, yeah, he's a real legend. He's the biggest legend I know. Okay. And I was a terror as a child as well. Absolute terror, so I don't know how he did it. I wouldn't have. I would have just run away. I would have disowned and gone. If I had me. No comment, my games, no comment. But yeah, there wasn't any help, so he had to work full time, and I think that's where I get my work ethic from, probably. So he just had to do everything, and then yeah, very little time to sleep or actually have yeah, like life. One of them is my game's one of them. Dutch, French, English. Nice. I was hoping to nerd out with you. Okay. My goodness. I've done so much clicking. Right, I'm going to have a freezing sip of tea, so cheers everyone. Slancher. Oh god, that was awful. I don't mind cold coffee so much. Oh, you know Slancher. I think you're the first person, Mystics, that knows what it means. So I'm quarter Irish, by the way, and yeah, when you're quarter Irish, you have to say it every 5 minutes. Same as I'm quarter Italian. So let's it go. Couldn't find the right accent to type. The right accent? Oh, right, the apostrophe thing. Can't remember what it's called now. There we go. There it is. Cheers. Yes, Tank. Yes, indeed. Oh, now I want a drink. Right, well this is incredibly boring, isn't it? Can I get this out? Yeah. Will that work? Nope. UK job. Good luck. Is it interpreting? You can get a lot of money if you do interpreting for the police and you're on call. Because one of my old friends was an interpreter, and she used to do police and courts, but on like, yeah, as and when, and she got paid really good money. So I went to Blue Water Shopping Centre, not sponsored, with her once, and she said if my phone rings I'm gonna have to get it because I'm working, and she got paid to walk around, have a coffee, sit with Jolly, and yeah, loving life. She just had to walk around with this mobile phone. Right, let's try and get up this ladder then, shall we? Or maybe it's because of this. No, it's still not going to be that. It's going to be this. Linguistic project manager. Nice. On your 7th coffee. Oh, I wish I could have coffee. How am I going to get these? Oh, who's impressed? Oh, well, that was the most skilled thing I've ever done in my life. So I'm glad you all witnessed that. Actually, no, that was the second most skilled thing. On Mombazoo once, I did a bottle flip, and yeah, it won. Taste good. Cheers, Jolly. I'm glad to hear it. I've got some brown sugar. Well, it's Demerara. Oh, just like my sugar joke. And yeah, but I haven't really got the milk for coffee. Right, what's going on with this? Why can't I get this? Alright, didn't bonk it hard enough. Right, I've got to do the same with this now, haven't I? Let's see if I can be a double legend. I don't really think I'm a legend, by the way, for being able to jump on a pipe. Okay. Right, are you ready for this? I could do some music, couldn't I? Fail. I should have hit it on the way past. Doesn't matter though. Let's just see where I can get it now. Oh, I can't have coffee without the cow juice. So what's all that coming up? What's all that mean? Yeah, and I have to have sugar as well. Oh, I haven't flipping well done these. That's why it's not been going. I wonder whether I can use... No. Oh, I hate this game. Why do I play it? I didn't realise how janky this was going to be, by the way, so I am sorry that it's been like this. We haven't done any of the contracts. Right, can I jump and bonk? Oh my. Well, that's something to put on Tinder, isn't it? I don't think we needed this one. I think we need the next one. We did. Great bonk, thank you very much. Leave the cow juice in the... Have you just become vegan or something, my games? Latte or macchiato fan, fair play. I like cortado. I introduced cortado to Mystics yesterday, I think. I'm not saying that out. Leave the cow juice in the cows. I'm a good jump and bonker. Might read weird on Tinder. Yeah, it might do. Right, so we've just got that one. So can I... Oh, God, it's so frustrating. But let's... Yeah, we can tug this off now. Tug. There we go. Magically fix the... Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. I hope that it works out well. Yeah, that is a really good filter to have on thingamajig, OBS. So, yeah, I'm glad it's working. So, I've got a mechanical keyboard as well, by the way. When you said about that in your stream. Yeah, so it's a noisy mechanical keyboard and... Yeah, it does filter out most of the background noise, so definitely worth it. And it's free, so yeah, if you're a streamer and you've got a NVIDIA graphics card, you can get some really good software that eliminates background noise. Right, need to try out Cortado. Yeah, it's really nice. It's basically Spanish strong coffee. Something to put in your CV. You can jump and bonk. Yes. So most of my jobs, bonking hasn't been that much of a essential, yeah, need. You know, it hasn't been in the requirements part of the job. Hello, Ray. How you doing? Got another legend with us. I'm putting on my best British accent, Luna Ray. I pulled... Who did I pull? I like my coffee like I like my women, covered in bees. My goodness. That's a stinger. As a kid, a school trip to a dairy put me off milk for life. The smell, yes. So when I was a kid, I was somewhere that I shouldn't have been, and yeah, I became vegetarian. So I wasn't a kid, I was 11. So yes, experiences as a kid can put you off things for life, for sure. I also sound better now. We'll have to send back the new microphone. I mean, if you can, all I'd say is you do need some kind of wind block, Mystics. So, but you can make one if you want to see whether it works or not. Like a windsock for a little microphone. So, my previous headset was a Corsair HS80, and it had a tiny little wind sock thing that you put over the microphone, and yeah, it was great. It almost acted like a pop filter. You could make one out of a sponge just to see whether it works, and then if it does, you could invest in one on eBay or whatever. It would be pence, like it'd be about 50p to get one of them. So yeah, if you can make what you've got work, do it. Who remembers the game bonk? I don't remember the game bonk. You fooled me. Thank you, Luna Ray. I appreciate that. I fooled her with my terrible English accent. Or impression of an accent. Right, where did I get to? Oh, the side of the ship. I pulled it, yeah. Yep, still got it. Yeah, so my games, I've got the same microphone, or I had the same microphone as you. It's a big boy, isn't it? It's got the girth. So I had to make mine. Luckily, at the time, my girlfriend, my ex, she had lots of hair bands, so I commandeered some of them and made my own shock absorber mount. So yeah, it might be worth, yeah, going through wifey stuff and seeing whether you can do the same. That's the thing, I'm quite intuitive when it comes to it. I can make things work. Yeah, so the shock absorber things, I'd try making them. If you can just suspend something with things like hair clips or whatever. Not hair clips, you know what I mean, hair bands. You can save yourself a fortune. See whether it makes enough difference, and then when you've got more cash available, you can get the proper stuff. My Rode is an even bigger boy than my last one, so it weighs about 9 ton, I think. So I had to just grin and bear and get a proper desk thing. I'm surprised you know what they're called. Yes. What, gulls? Yeah. I am joking, by the way, Ray. I know that you didn't mean that. Ray? Because it's 2024, so yeah, lots of men have got really long hair. Here we go. Okay. Right, get some of them down. Okay. No, on Tinder. My goodness. I was only on it for a couple of weeks. Like, when I came back. Like, when I'd moved. Now everyone knows. Bobby pin, yeah, I know what a bobby pin is. It's what you pick locks on Fallout. There we go. A little gamer joke. So obviously Fallout London is going to be coming out in the nearish future, everyone. So if you've got Fallout 4 and you'd like to play it again but with a British twist, it's definitely worth looking into Fallout London. So it will be out soon, but unfortunately it's been delayed a little bit. And it'll be free. Did I say that bit? And Fallout 4 is currently about £6, I think. But it's single player. Anyway, yeah, so there's that. Okay, the throwing's gone wonky again. When I was on... So I'm reading this from the chat. When I was on Tinder, I met an acrobat from the circus. Got backstage access. I met a whole bunch. And ate with them. Yes, I can imagine they are. I won't read that last bit out. Jolly, are you done with Days Gone? Bought it after watching you. I'm really enjoying it so far. I think I am on the channel because, yeah, no one's watching it. It's like my channel at the moment has gone really quiet, like dead quiet. So I think I need to get some of these banger indie games back on the channel to, yeah, float it again, refloat the channel. I'm glad that you're enjoying it though, and yeah, hopefully you got it on offer as well, because yeah, it's gone down to 10 quid or something. I'll never sleep again, Johnny. Oh, what? Because of Days Gone? I don't get scared in games. Like I said earlier, the scariest game I've ever played is My Summer Car. Okay. Dungeon Crawler. Never heard of it. What multiplayer games do you all play? Once Human. Oh, 7 Days is excellent. I can't rate that game enough. 7 Days to Die. I'm not brave, Luna. I can't get that escapism with games that are meant to be scary, unfortunately. So I never really get that involved like you do. So I'm jealous. Like when I used to watch you and like well, I still watch you obviously, but yeah, when I'd see you playing like a horror game, I kind of envy you because you're getting more out of the game than I am. Crimson Butterfly. No, I've never heard of that. Anyone else in chat? Okay. Oh my goodness. And I've just noticed the time as well. So in 15 minutes I've got to actually be in work mode. So I'm going to have to wrap this up soon, unfortunately. But I don't have to take my desk apart. It's not like I've got the steering wheel out or anything, so I can go for a few more minutes. Thank you, by the way, for everyone coming. And also, thank you for being so nice in the chat. So speaking to each other and, yeah, like including everyone. I do really appreciate that. It's a massive level of respect. So, yeah, thanks for being excellent, everyone. I've been in lots of streams before. Like, I've been a viewer in streams and yeah, people leave each other out and there's like competition and stuff, and you're all absolutely excellent. I always get the nicest people coming to mine, so yeah, thank you for that, much appreciated. You did get it on offer. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Don't get a lot of views on 7 Dice a day either. Yeah, so that's the trouble. I wasn't getting that many views. How am I going to get this? Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with chat. A game by Sony where you're a twin who's trying to rescue your twin from ghosties. Combat is done with an Instamatic camera. Oh, I think... Oh, Victoria Sponge Cake played this. Because the name sounds familiar. So I think it was either Victoria Sponge Cake or Levitator. I think it was one of them I saw play this. But I'm not 100% sure. I might be wrong. They're both really good YouTubers though, so worth checking out. Dedicated medic chef for your 7 days games. That's my speciality. Oh, nice one. Oh, so you stream games, do you, Luminary? Because I'm a nice person. Oh, right. Thank you, Miss Six. Yeah, I try to be. Yeah, I kind of believe in karma. So I think if I'm a nice person, then nice things happen to me. And lots of nice things have happened to me in my life. Doesn't always work out, but yeah, don't give up. Sorry, I'm really struggling with chat. God, it's gone really quiet now, hasn't it? I helped make the sequel when I was in my early 20s. Oh, the sequel to that butterfly one. Sorry, I'm so confused. It's free to be nice. It's when you become a million sub YouTuber when the evil ones come out to play. That's never going to happen with me, Lynn. Never. I was really surprised that I got to 10k on it. Really surprised. Well, I'm at 11 now. My channel was about my disability. Right, I see. But do you play games as well then? So is that what you're saying? You'd be part of a stream or something? You get what you put out in the universe. I completely agree, Luna. Karma will get you. Yes. So that's the thing. Like, I remember ages and ages before. So one of my friends, my female friends, was dating this bloke who was an absolute horrible, horrible person. And she told me and a few other people that, yeah, like the relationship was over and we weren't allowed to get revenge or anything. And I really wanted to. So I don't want to say anything incriminating here, but I wanted to do something. But because I respected my friend and because, like, I'd promised, I didn't do anything. But a few weeks after, something happened that was completely out of the blue, and that was his karma coming down and stamping him to the ground, and it was excellent. So I don't want anyone hurt, but when I heard and witnessed that, I just thought, yes, karma has been done. He truly deserved that. It was fantastic. But yeah, I can't go into too much detail. Anyway, yeah, so we need to save this, and I think if I go and have a look on the PC, I think it tells us what percentage through we are. It's not going to be much though, because yeah, it was running like an absolute dog, wasn't it? Let's have a look. It doesn't tell you. Yeah, I thought it came up with a percentage, but I must be thinking about a different game. So let's quickly catch up with chat. But in 10 minutes, I've got to actually be working. So I'm going to have to wrap this up soon. Don't stream, but I like playing with people. Yeah, no worries. I completely understand that. And sequel to Crimson Butterfly. Nice one. Good. Miss Six has got another subscriber. And Ash, oh sorry Ash, I'm literally just about to wrap it up. I've got to start work again in 9 minutes, so I am really sorry about that. But I'll probably do a poll. So tomorrow I'm thinking about doing a live stream. If I haven't got any more appointments, I'll do a live stream from 6 p.m, which is an hour and 10 minutes later from now. So hopefully that will mean that, yeah, a few other people have the opportunity to, jump in. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, Ash. Yeah, don't be like sniffing under your armpits wondering what you said or did. It's not personal at all. But yeah, this is the longest live stream I've ever done, I think. 3 hours. Just over. Yeah, so I'm going to have to wrap this up because I need to quickly go out in the garden and have a pretend cigarette because I've got a vape thing. Make another cup of tea and then, go and speak to a Spaniard who has got a lovely accent, and then the client after I detest. So, thanks for being here, everyone. I do really appreciate it. Thanks again for being so lovely to each other in the chat and supportive and everything. And, yeah, fingers crossed. I'll see you all in the next one. So, cheers, everyone, and bye for now.